it feels great that people trust you. I think the team trusts you. The director, producer believe that you can carry your film on your shoulders, and I think that is a huge satisfaction factor for any actor. I've been hearing only that I was supposed to get married in November, and somebody
I've also been hearing.
yeah, and I was like, November ho gaya, kya hua, ho gayi kya meri shadi? In November they said, oh, we believe that it's been pushed to the next year, February.
They believe.
Yeah, because I'm shooting and my co-stars don't have dates, so it's been pushed to Feb. So now I'm waiting Feb mein kya aayega. So in fact, in one of these, videos where the paps catch you, so they were asking me, and I was in an event in Delhi. So I just said, my parents have also not asked me, go ask them. And I truly owe who I am to the Telugu film industry. Then there's Indian 2, which is very exciting because it's a huge film, and Shankar sir and Kamal sir. It's amazing to be a part of such a legendary film, because Indian 1 was a huge success. And I don't even know what monies are coming in, what's happening. My dad handles all my accounts when I'm stuck with my contracts, my agreements. I think it's only initially in your career that you were sort of replaced, and that they wanted somebody who was already a bigger star. Films like Runway and Dr. G gave us a lot of credibility.
Hello and welcome. This is Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. Today's guest is a strong woman who is here on her own merit and has made her mark through sheer hard work. Please join me in welcoming Rakul Preet Singh. Hello Rakul, welcome to the show.
Thank you for such kind words.
So let me genuinely start off by saying I'm honestly so damn proud of you because you are sitting here on your own merit. You've had a jam-packed year, okay? And now you're sitting here doing this interview, shouldering a whole movie as the lead. That must feel really damn good, right?
Of course it feels great. It feels great that people trust you. I think the team trusts you. The director, producer believe that you can carry your film on your shoulders, and I think that is a huge satisfaction factor for any actor.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a happy space.
I mean, talk to me a little bit about the year that you've kind of had, because 2022 has been, I think, a formative year for you in terms of your career as well, right? Like 5 releases back to back, and you started this year off with a bang as well. So talk to me a little bit. If you reflect on 2022, what did that year kind of mean to you?
I never sit back and reflect, to be honest. Yeah, because what's done is done. It can sort of make you delusional sometimes because, or maybe let you calm down a little. But I never sit back and reflect. I love the energy of work around me, and I love it when you're busy, your films are coming out or you're shooting. Actually, being hectic is my sanity. I'm peaceful when I'm hectic.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So I would never say, oh my God, I want a break.
Right.
I feel that my work, I'm so passionate towards my work that if I have a break, I'll start getting anxious. If I have a very long break, I'll be like, oh shit, what next? What do I do next? What am I doing? So to me, 2022 was a great year in terms of that. It was a happy space. It was a lot of work, and every film was very different from one another.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that was amazing. And
you had good roles in all of them. You were not just like an accessory prop person. That,
they were important roles. I mean, if there was and a lot of credibility we got. I mean, like films like Runway and Dr. G gave us a lot of credibility as actors. The entire team, and and then there were other films which were watched very highly, like Katputli was watched very, very highly. So I feel it's a great year, but I've never reflected because right now I'm in mode 2 of 2023 and kickstarting with Chhatriwali, and right now the entire focus is on this film reaching the right target audience and the right messaging going through, entertainment going through, and then the next and the following months of the year being work-packed.
Tell me something, now we've talked about the year that just went by. Tell me, in 2022, what are your, 2023, what are your expectations? What are the intention that you're setting for yourself? What does Rakul the actor want, and what does Rakul the person want?
So Rakul is one. No. Rakul is one. I half the day I'm the professional side of me, and the other half that I'm not working or whatever few hours that we have to be yourself. I am in my element, but I think I always have the intention, like a static, like a similar intention, very basic, that I should have great work.
Right.
The work should be appreciated. I should get more opportunities. People should love what I'm doing. So this is the workspace, right? And I should be happy, peaceful, eating great food,
Traveling to cool places.
Yeah, traveling to me is actually secondary.
Right.
If I get really loaded with work, I'd rather choose that over traveling.
Right.
I'm that person because I'm very greedy
Sensing
for
a
good work.
workaholic theme
Oh,
here.
major. I'm a workaholic to a level that if I don't have, like, during the lockdown, though it was a great period to sort of, go zen,
Yeah.
after a point, in a nice way, not in a anxiety. I don't hate anxiety or anything,
Right.
but in a nice way because I like to be occupied.
Right.
I like my brain to be working and functioning. So I would just tell my friends, if you all want any suggestions on scripts, please send me. I'll read because I wanted reading matter. I did like some online courses. I just like to be busy and I don't want this to stop working.
Yeah.
This should just stop working when I sleep at night.
Fair.
Which happens. So, so that's my intention.
Working for you. Yeah. Tell me something with, the fact that, of course, you have done so much and it's been, now we're talking about the workaholic side of you. And this is a deep dive into Rakul at this point is what's happening.
Let's go.
Yeah. Tell me, like, is there ever a fear of, like, burnout just yet for you at all? Because, there's so much happening. There's shooting, there's promotions, there's movie releases.
So, I believe you'll burn out if you're not in love with your job.
Right.
You burn out if you're not really looking forward to your next day.
Sure.
Like a lot of people, not like I'm trying to put that down, but if you don't enjoy your job or, like engineers, so many, they go to the jobs and the best jobs and they're really fried with it. I love my job.
Right.
I want to wake up every day and go to a film set because that's my sanity. I want to be in front of camera. So I've worked all my life, or I had this dream of being in the place that I am today. So I think burnout happens, it's more mental than it's physical.
Sure.
My dad a lot of times tells me that, because I am so mentally driven, your body will at some point give up.
Yeah.
But I tuned my body कि चलो साथ में चलते रहो, हाँ? You have to be like a...
That's great though.
Yeah, because I feel that any sort of burnout will happen only mentally. And if you are really enjoying, I love to come to work. Wake me up at 5 a.m. I have no problems. So then, in fact, it'll recharge me. It'll not burn me out. I'm lucky that I have the opportunity. I can't crib about burning out right now.
Yeah, you don't seem like the kind of person who's taking anything for granted because like I said in my intro as well, you have worked hard towards where you are and right now you're sitting here promoting a movie as the lead. You've worked hard. I don't see you taking anything for granted that's happening.
No, you can't. Because there's been a struggle attached to it. Absolutely. Though I don't like the word struggle. There's been a trek. It's a journey. It's an uphill trek. But at the end when you reach on the the peak, you're like, oh, it's a nice view from here. So you want to stay there, inhale the oxygen, just be, So I think that's my philosophy in life. And you can't, I'm a little spiritual as a person, and I believe that the moment you start taking anything for granted, the universe can always take it away from you. So I think we have to always keep our head down and be gracious and grateful and just keep giving your best constantly.
On you saying, spirituality, I did want to ask you, like, what is your safe space, What is it that, keeps your soul satisfied and, what fulfills your soul? What kind of keeps you grounded and kind of keeps you happy?
Work.
Apart from that?
The people around me.
Yeah.
I think very, very important that I have a set of people in my personal space, whether it's my friends and family, who keep me grounded, who are not from the film industry. Few are not.
That's important to you.
Yeah, but very, very important to me. They are like my disconnect into keeping me very grounded and very real. And trust me when I say this, I forget. I am as basic as it comes with them. A lot of times people think that actors are always actors.
Like airs
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. When I'm with them, you should see how I am. And then food. Food really keeps my soul satisfied. I should get good food every day and I'm very happy. Working out does. And these are very basic things,
But they are so important,
they're very important to me. Like, as important as, like, if I don't work out for 2 days, I'm a very grumpy person. I just feel that I need that adrenaline in my system to keep me happy, and this is scientifically proven. Your serotonin peaks and you're happy. So I feel that these basic things, I should be able to wake up, work out, shoot, come back to my friends and sleep. That's all that I want. And when I'm chilling with my friends, I should eat good food. That's all. That's as
love
simple
this.
as my life is.
No, but that is really good because I think it is very important to sort of have
Yeah.
that balance and not kind of get lost in all of that.
Absolutely. And very important to disconnect from your professional to personal.
Your friends are like, they bring you down to size, like,
But I think I
immediately.
am down anyway.
Huh.
But I think what they make you do is that you're not an act. See, you are who you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm a very strong believer of that. And if they don't treat you as an actor or whatever, if they are not awkward with you, चढ़ाना, वो कभी नहीं बोलते कि अरे यार Rakul यार, you are तो this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. And I think that's the best because that's what keeps you grounded, and your family also.
Yeah.
Well, my father is still the person. If I make a mistake, I still have that fear. He'll say, "Pack your bags and get back here." You know, out of respect, that fear.
But has he ever come close to saying that? Maybe during the earlier days?
No. They've been way more than supportive. It's been them actually. It was my mother who actually told me, I think you should give it a shot in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's only been supportive from there.
Support to another level. I mean, I don't even know what monies are coming in, what's happening. My dad handles all my accounts. When I'm stuck with my contracts, my agreements, everything.
All dads handle that for everyone, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. You know how much workload is off me, so I'm only focusing on the creative process.
Yeah.
And I know that if I'm stuck anywhere, even creatively, if I'm confused in 2 scripts, or even if I'm confused whether I should do a film or not, I just, like even Chhatriwali, I discussed with dad. I said, I really like this subject and I think I'm going to do it. And he said, yeah, I think you must. It's important.
I love that. Tell me what was their reaction to this? Because I think we take it as such a like taboo topic and all of that. You think you can't discuss it with your parents, but then you have parents that you can discuss it with. And
absolutely.
You've again, time and again said that, you know, it's a very family friendly film and all of that. So I do definitely want to know, like, what did they say when you took it to them?
You know, so there's a difference in discussing what you're discussing with your parents. Like, I mean, the film is talking about sex education.
Correct.
It's not depicting sex or showing sex or talking about sex.
Yeah.
These are two very different things. We're talking about educating something that you don't have an option from. No human being has an option from this. And there are a lot of problems that are associated if you are not safe about it.
Yeah.
So when I spoke about this, he thought it was a very, very relevant issue, you know, especially when it comes to women's health.
Absolutely.
And I think any progressive man would sort of support that.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who loves his partner should care for her. In fact, when I showed my dad the trailer, the best thing that he said, you know, in our film's tagline, it says optional nahi, compulsory hai.
Yeah.
He said, you know, this is amazing because इसी चीज का option किसी के पास नहीं होता है, तो इसकी education का option क्यों हो?
Correct.
You know, everybody, whether you have a career or not, whether you're professional or not, whether you're in city or in a village, everybody gets married. Nobody has an option, right? Human species. So at least be educated about it so that you're not harming yourself. And when I say yourself, they're largely the women who get harmed.
Yeah. They bear the brunt of it.
They bear the brunt of it, you know, whether it's in terms of your miscarriages or abortions.
Absolutely.
And it's extremely traumatic, physically, emotionally, mentally. So just highlighting that aspect in the film and creating awareness, I feel is a great thing because through entertainment, if you can create awareness and impact people's lives where even if 10 people change their mindset, it's life altering. It's different, right?
Yeah. And art is supposed to do that, right? Even if it moves one person, it's done
it's done its job because ultimate goal is entertainment. It is a sweet, entertaining film.
Yeah.
Now, if through that you understand the importance of what we're saying, then it's an added bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was it so important for you to do this movie? And like when an audience watches this, what is it that you would want them to be their biggest takeaway for this?
I hope they get a voice, whether it's men or women, both. Let me answer the first part first. That I think it was important because I really connected with the women's health angle to it.
Right.
You know, we've always heard of the government running initiatives of safe, sex and contraceptives and HIV protection, AIDS protection. The government's been doing it even when we were kids. There used to be those ads ki HIV se bachein or but nobody spoke about what are the ill effects on a woman.
Yeah.
Medically, a woman's body cannot handle more than 2 abortions. But 2 out of 5 women undergo more miscarriages, multiple miscarriages, and they don't even know that they can't.
Right.
They get unplanned pregnant, and then they're like, "Achha, theek hai, abortion kara lete hai." Then when they're really trying, they have miscarriages. You know,
and it's just a really tough
it's
journey.
very tough journey. But they are not aware.
Yeah.
So to me, when I read the script, I felt this is such a need of the hour. And if a film, through entertainment, being such a clean film, a family-driven film, can say something that is so important for the women out there, and hence for the men, because if they, like I said, if they really care for their women, whether it's in terms of mother or sister or daughter or your partner, then they would take back a message. And that message for me should be the voice. Should be the right decision making. And I really hope that happens.
Now I'm going to talk about a couple of exciting things.
Okay.
2-3 questions है excitement के बारे में. So सबसे पहले, you have a bunch of projects coming up very soon across multiple languages. What are you most excited about? What are you most excited about? Okay, give me like movie updates, inside deets.
क्यों दूँ मैं inside?
चलो outside, अपने दिल की inside वाली deets दे दो आप मुझे.
I'm excited about every film. There are 2 films in Hindi which I've almost nearing completion, which will come out this year. We'll speak about them when I can speak about them. Then there's Indian 2, which is very exciting because it's a huge film, and you know, Shankar sir and Kamal sir.
How exciting is that going to be?
I mean, it's amazing to be a part of such a legendary film, you know, because Indian 1 was a huge success. And I think it's after 20 years that this is being made. So it's amazing, it's exciting.
उसमें भी pressure feel होता है या नहीं? You are not taking pressure?
Yeah, I feel कि जब आपको life में, it's very simple, हाँ. You've always wanted to be at a certain place, and when you are near that place, or when you're working towards that place, if you take pressure, then either you don't deserve to be there, or you're not well prepared.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
It's as simple as that.
That's true.
You know, I mean, I've always wanted this, but when I reach that place and I'm like, oh my God, I can't handle the pressure, then you're not meant to be here. You know, so I just feel that pressure is not the way to take responsibility, not pressure.
Nice. What else? What are the other ones?
I just suddenly feel I can like be a spiritual guru.
I'll come for those classes.
Yes.
I'll take that session.
Yes.
I promise.
We'll do that separately.
Yeah, what else? What are the other projects you're excited about?
Yes, there's another Tamil film which is called Ayalan. And there's another one which is directed by Vijay, director, A.L. Vijay, which is called Ladies' Night, October 31st.
Okay.
So these are films that I finished last year, so I don't know when they're coming, right. Yeah, some point this year. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, one more very exciting thing. Katputli was one of the most streamed, it was the most streamed movie across all platforms 2022.
Yeah, I just learned it yesterday.
Yes.
We got this
I also
update.
learned it during my research.
Yeah,
like,
yesterday I think this news came out that it's been the most watched film of 2022. And I think that's great.
That must be validating on like quite a few levels,
That is, you know, because, you know, it's not about the medium that the film comes out on. I mean, if you look at the Sheshas and, you know, there's so many things. I think getting that audience to watch your film, getting that mass reach, that's more important in today's day and age.
Absolutely.
And people obviously watching your film because they liked it. So it's a huge validation, and I was actually jumping with joy this morning when I got to know this news.
And now knowing you after this interview, I know you would have thrived on it. You would be very excited about it.
No, my excitement's gone. Okay, but I was excited. Yay! Now next. Now my mind is here.
Very hard to keep up with you, but I love it. Okay, one more very exciting thing. ये मेरे लिए exciting था, and as a lover of cinema and this industry, I'm sure आपके लिए भी होगा. Very recently, RRR got us a Golden Globe. So I'm feeling super proud. What are you feeling?
Very, very proud.
Yeah.
And I've worked with both Ram Charan and Junior NTR, and I'm so proud that a Telugu film has made India so proud.
Written history.
History. Keeravani Garu also has done music for my films. So for me, it's like a part of home.
Family,
you know?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah, because my journey began in Telugu, and I truly owe who I am to the Telugu film industry. I've said this many a times, because your first few years of working in any film industry sort of condition your mindset and the person that you are, and make you who you are, right? And I feel that the industry gave me so much love and so much work, and yet kept me grounded. So much stardom, and yet kept me very basic.
Yeah.
So I really owe who I am to the Telugu film
I love
industry.
that. I love that credit.
Yeah. So I'm very proud.
I think Oscars bhi ab to probably
I really
jeet
hope.
lenge, hai
Yeah,
na?
I really hope. That'll be huge.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Okay, very quickly, best co-star you've had till date and why?
Kyun marwana? I love to work. I should say Amitabh Bachchan.
Yeah, I
Amit
would
ji.
also pick that with
Amit ji.
easy khel hai, but
no,
maybe
because you learn so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream to share a screen space, to share screen space with Amit ji and his energy and his entire aura. It's something else.
Your 3 a.m. friend from Bollywood, like someone who, the 3 a.m. it doesn't have to be, but basically someone who you can rely on and who can kind of be your rock.
I think Jackky now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that. Wildest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Oh my god, so many
Tell
of
me
them.
a fun one because I always get very fun answers.
That last, I've been hearing only that I was supposed to get married in November, and somebody
I've also been hearing.
yeah, and I was like, November ho gaya, kya hua? Ho gayi kya meri shadi? And then there was also somebody who said in November, this article I think came, I don't know, around Octoberish, and then in November they said, we believe that it's been pushed to the next year, February.
They believe.
Yeah, because I'm shooting and my co-stars don't have dates, so it's been pushed to Feb. So now I'm waiting Feb mein kya aayega?
These beautiful stories.
The way, I'm like, let's hire them for script writing. We really need like more scripts. They talk like they really know it. So
do we know it? Now that you
no,
brought
it's
it
not
up.
a discussion. I mean, I've always been such a transparent. So in fact, in one of these, videos where the paps catch you, so they were asking me, and I was in an event in Delhi. So I just said, my parents have also not asked me. Go ask them. Like, you get irritated at some point. You're like, my parents have not asked this
they
question.
are not bothering me. Why
Why are you being the society aunties?
Yeah.
And asking me this question?
I see you as a kind of person who will be like at a very satisfied place and then take that plunge.
No, I am always satisfied, but that's not the point. I am someone who will also be very transparent when it happens.
You're not like let's hide it. And,
yeah, when I've spoken about my relationship, why should I hide that?
Yeah.
I don't want unnecessary digging into my personal space. That's why I give you the information that I want to. So otherwise,
I'm loving this no-nonsense person side of you that I'm getting to know. It's wild. I can't wait to do several more interviews
no-nonsense
with
is
you.
wild. Oh my god.
Because it's so difficult to find it in the industry though, right? Like it's so, everyone is like, pata nahi dikhenge, and like you're just mincing your words so much. And it's
I can't mince my
refreshing
words.
to have someone who's just like, bro, this is the scene and you'll know and you won't know. So I love that.
Yeah, so stop guessing.
Stop asking. Stop following me around.
Stop making me look like, I still feel I'm like 16 in my head. Stop making me feel very like adult.
I love it. Okay, your biggest pet peeve on a set when you're shooting? I think I know. Oh, what?
Yeah. Sometimes people have, I'm telling you.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, sometimes on set there's so many people. Once I was shooting in like 40 degrees, 38, 40 degrees. So you could smell like aromas of India. You know what I mean? So
I need a minute. Wow.
Yeah. Like there's so many people.
Thanks for this answer that I have never received before, and I will put
like
in my
I said,
bank.
people are not candid and so transparent. I'm being very honest.
I freaking love it. Okay, movie in recent times you feel should have done well at the box office or didn't get the recognition that it deserved because it was a truly good movie that you liked?
Can I take my own films?
Yeah, absolutely.
Runway, I feel.
And
because later we got so much
appreciation
and then writing in like top 10 films of the year and so many articles came out that if one film should have done well,
it should have been this one. Yeah. And you were like, to dekh hi lete ja.
But I don't aisa kuch nahi, because I don't really take the box office success specifically in the last year. Post-pandemic, actually.
When everything has changed.
Yeah, that doesn't define whether your film is a good film or a bad film, because there are too many factors contributing to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Most bizarre reason you've ever been rejected for a role?
I don't know if it's bizarre or not bizarre, but sometimes people feel that you may not suit the role. So now I've started saying, okay, test me.
I'll show you.
No, if that happens, I mean, not that. I think it's only initially in your career that you were sort of replaced and that, they wanted somebody who was already a bigger star, and they were very honest. So I don't know if it's not bizarre actually. It's fine. I mean, if they had a change
being honest about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, we don't. Now you are.
Now we don't.
Now you are
know.
you.
No, but now we don't know. I wouldn't never know the reason. But now also scripts only come to you that want you.
That's what I'm saying. Now you will not be replaced. You are getting the script because they really want you.
Yeah. So the things have sort of slightly changed.
I love that journey for you. And lastly, number one reason to watch Chhatriwali.
Because it's entertaining, because it has me, and I think because it's an important conversation that should be driven, and we as the future of the country, if we don't make our families watch it or tell our kids to watch it, then I think we're not doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
So please watch it on Z5.
Please do watch Chhatriwali. Rakul, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your candor. This has been a very wholesome conversation, which I really enjoyed. Can't wait to do this again. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish to keep seeing you succeed.
Thank you so much. Thank you.